Jaguar is the latest manufacturer to sign a deal with Tesla. Now, this comes right after we've seen hundreds of millions of dollars being invested into Tesla's charging network in Europe from governments there. Of course, Jaguar is a UK car brand. Now, the question here is this agreement that Jaguar have signed with Tesla even relevant? Well, I'm not sure it is, but anyhow, here are the details. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Now, what a pity that Jaguar didn't actually do something with their car of the year. I mean, World Electric Car of the Year, and it's just turned into a bit of an embarrassment for the company. And the key reason for that is that Jaguar signed a contract. Magna Steyr make Jaguar's electric car. And so for that reason, basically, Jaguar haven't been able to make any upgrades or changes to it. And it's stayed the same for years now, been overtaken by, well, almost everything. Anyhow, what is this new contract that Jaguar have signed with Tesla? Well, basically, Jaguar have jumped on board with every other man and his dog. What I mean is, jumped onto the Tesla NACS ship. Tesla have signed an agreement with Tesla to provide the drivers of its electric vehicles with access to Tesla's massive supercharger network by adopting the company's North American charging standard. All new Jaguars sold in North American regions will have full access to Tesla's supercharger network starting in 2025 without the need for an adapter, the company said in a press release. Jaguar will also source adapters from Tesla and support the supply of them to current I-Pace drivers once they're available, which I believe is actually now. Anyway, basically, Jaguar plans on becoming like a Bentley. They say that their new EVs will be luxury, expensive cars, and they want to make them in, apparently, North America, possibly. Now, Jaguar is being reimagined, well, they're trying to reimagine themselves as an all-electric modern luxury brand, and signing with Tesla will help them in their strategy to create a global ecosystem of EV support, says Tesla writing. Now, I tend to agree with that. I think Jaguar didn't have much choice here. If you want to have the best service, you put NACS chargers on your car. Now, curiously, the only Japanese automaker to sign with Tesla to have NACS chargers is actually Honda. Surprisingly, the others have decided not to do so. So you got to be wondering, why is it that they haven't done so yet? Or maybe we should be simply saying, when will they do so? Jaguar EVs are designed to optimize charging rates on Tesla V3 and also apparently V4 superchargers, which will have around 350 kilowatt charging speed. Although V4 superchargers haven't yet officially launched in North America. When the V4 superchargers were launched in Europe, which is earlier this year, we saw chargers now in a couple of different European countries. I made a video about those and they were quite interesting because it shows Tesla's new technology that it's been working on. Here's what Jaguar said. JLR is dedicated to helping our clients make the switch to electric vehicles and to our commitment to a net zero carbon emissions by 2039. So this agreement is not just between Jaguar, it's also Land Rover. Any EVs that Land Rover make in the future, which presumably it says that it will also have NACS chargers. Today's announcement is an important step as we deliver an outstanding charging experience for all future electric Jaguar clients. Whilst most charging takes place at home, when away from home, our clients want access to fast, reliable, and convenient chargers. Tesla has created a charging network across the globe that truly delivers this. And we're delighted to be working with them to provide access for Jaguar clients. This agreement will enable Jaguar drivers with NACS-equipped vehicles in the USA, Canada, and Mexico to use superchargers without an adapter. The other thing is, I'm curious to know, how will this affect the way the manufacturers actually build their cars? NACS chargers, in my opinion, is all you really need when you make your EV. Now, will Jaguar make that decision? Will they simply just put NACS chargers only on their cars in North America? That's possible. Jaguar and, of course, Land Rover here are joining a group of automakers that have already chosen to adopt the NACS charging standard. Those include Ford, General Motors, Aptera, Rivian, Honda, Fisker, Nissan, Mercedes-Benz, Polestar, Volvo, blink and charge point. Now I should point out I was wrong before about Honda. There is Honda, and Nissan recently followed suit as well. So maybe Toyota, Mazda, if they ever make any EVs, Subaru and other Japanese automakers, maybe they'll follow suit. Who knows? Tesla chose to open its charging network to help other automakers have access to its supercharger network to get consumers to switch to EVs because of the good of it in its hearts. I mean, Tesla is just, one of those companies where they just want the best for everyone. Now, I obviously don't agree with this. I think, maybe so, but primarily the key reason here for Tesla is to do this is because they want to take over the world, take over global charging network. Basically, you're getting rid of ExxonMobil, Shell and BP and replacing them with Tesla superchargers so Tesla can make tons of money. And I'm all for this. It's positive. But I just think if you're saying it's from the good of our hearts of trying to get everyone to just do the right thing, maybe that's not really the key driver here. And Tesla is a business. They exist to make money. Anyway, Tesla's next connectors are becoming the North American charging standard. That's a good thing. Having a standard is good for consumers. Having various chargers and different kinds of adapters and all kinds of things is just confusing. I think Tesla's original plan to have this charger become the North American charging standard was great, and it was mocked. Critics said it was a joke. There's thousands of comments on websites like Inside EVs, etc., Electric, saying Tesla is so arrogant, they're ridiculous. There's no way this will ever happen. Elon Musk is delusional. He's an arrogant fool. Proposing that Tesla's NACS chargers become the standard is ludicrous arrogance. It's hubris, and all of that suddenly changed after Jim Farley and Ford and then General Motors made the decision that NACS was actually a good idea.